So today we will see a small program. So if you want to generate a clock signal, that is square signal, right? So otherwise, I can say in the application point of view, I want to run any DC motor with variable speed. So what I can do is, I can I can provide the input to the corresponding DC motor with the long pulse and then with the short pulse for the certain duration. That is zero pulse suddenly. So this continues positive pulse, zero pulse, that is 1010. Then probably you can control the speed of the DC motor, right? So that is one of the application. So by using this kind of square wave, so you can prolong the period of on period or either the off period, anything, so that you can control the speed of the motor. Simple example. So how we are going to develop, right? So here in this program, I am going to take 8 pins of port 1, right? So suppose there is a 8051 microcontroller, right? So let us take the 8051 microcontroller. So we have port, this is the port 1. So port 1 has 8 pins, right? So it has 8 pins, right? So it has 8 pins. So through these 8 pins, you can, each and every pin provides clock signal, right? So every pin will provide a clock signal. If you access the entire port 1, right? So if you can control single bit, that is a single pin you want to control. Any one of the pin I want clock signal to be generated, so that in that particular pin I can provide a clock signal. How? In the sense, nothing, we can have a set bit, particular bit. You can set bit, whichever the pin you want, P1.0 I want, set it. You can set it so that if you set it will go to high. You can have a delay. What is the delay? In the sense, how long it is going to set. This is your delay period. Then once again, you can clear it. Once again, you have instruction, clear P1.0. Yeah. So it will be cleared. So once again, you can have a delay. So how long it is going to have a delay? So like this, you can, with the 4 instruction, you can easily control the particular pin to generate square wave. That is a simple concept here, right? So here, as per the program, 8 pins are generating a square pulse. Let us see how it is going to generate. See, I'm just starting the program, okay? So I'm going to provide all 0 to the particular port, okay? So I will come to this particular instruction afterwards. Then I'm going to have a delay. I have used ACALL, absolute call, which means that this is the subroutine. This is your subprogram. Subroutine. This is your subroutine. Okay. This is your subroutine. So once you provide ACALL delay, the control will move to here. Okay. So delay is the label, nothing but the address. The controller will move to that particular address. Okay. Now it will start to execute this program. So always subprogram should end with return instruction. Okay. So in this delay, how long you are going to keep the signal as low? That is port particular, that is 00 into the port 1. That is how long this port one is going to have, this entire port 1 pins is going to have, that is 0. It is going to have 0. Okay, 0 signal. How long it is going to have a delay. So this is your delay. Okay, now I'm going to load some value into one of the register, and I'm going to decrement this, that same register, whatever the data in that register, I'm going to decrement. So if it is FFH, then automatically the data will be decremented for the first time. Now it will be FE. For the first decrement, it will be FE. Okay, FE. FE is not 0. Yes, condition false. Sorry, condition is true. Then automatically jump to again. So where is this again loop in the sense? So this again is the same instruction. So automatically, once again decrement. So decrement for the second time, it will be FD, not 0. Condition is true. Condition is true. Then not 0. Yes, condition is true. Jump to the again label. Okay. So until the value gets 0, 0, 0, 0 H, the condition is not 0. No, it is false now. The condition is false. When 0, 0, the condition is false. The condition is false, so that this instruction, it will never go to again. It will come to next instruction, return. Okay, return. So return in the sense, return to the main program. Where the delay subroutine called, the control will move to the main program to the next instruction. How it is going to next instruction in the sense? See, we are placing here move stack pointer comma 07. So the 07 address, the stack pointer is more specific for bank 1. In bank 1, we have a stack pointer, which for the particular stack pointer is a register which holds the address of the stack location. So for example, this is your stack location, which stores some temporary information. That is your bank 1. That is your bank 1, whose address starts from 07. This is in default. So once you move this one, the stack pointer always hold the address of the stack. So now I'm moving 07. So 07 is address, where the address of this particular location is moved to stack location for temporary purpose. So after returning back, so the same data is fetched out. Here the address loaded is fetched back. Address loaded is fetched back, so that it will come back here. Okay. So once it is your controller executes a call, this particular address is loaded into stack. Okay. Once return is executed, the same address is returned back to the same. So that return back, so PC will be holding that address now. So whatever the PC, that is program counter, which holds the address, that is which holds the address of the next instruction to be executed. So this is the next instruction which is going to be executed. Okay. Okay, simple. Next, I'm moving FF to the port 1. Then I call delay. the program will execute this delay program. Then short jump to, that is during this period, 0 for delay. Then if you move FF delay. Then I'm going to start the program once again. So once again, 0 delay, FF delay, 0 delay, FF delay. So like this, firewave will be generated. So here the simple important is only the 4 instruction will play a important role. Putting a 0, calling a delay, putting FF, calling a delay. That's it. So rest everything you must understand what is delay. Delay is the subprogram. Subprogram in the sense, always this subprogram should end with return. Okay. So any doubt? Shall we move on to the software? So I will execute the same program. So by how you have to so develop your own algorithm. So I want to move the simple to the port 1. I'm going to move 00H. Okay. And I'm going to have a small delay, so that I'm going to use subprogram once again. So I'm going to use subprogram by using a call delay. You can use lcall also, no problem. And delay, okay. So delay is my label. Delay is my label. Delay is going to be a label. Okay. Now I'm going to move to the same port, that is sorry, not hash, it should be, okay, not at hash. So for so 8-bit number H. Okay. So here always if you start with F, always mention 0 in front, because software is not taking directly this. If you place FF, it is not directly taking FF. So it is, you must place 0. So now I'm going to have a call to the port 1 delay. Okay. Fine. Sorry. A call delay. Fine. So now I have generated only one pulse, one positive pulse, one 0 pulse. I want make this to continue so that I can have a loop. Okay. Loop continuously executed. So this instruction will be continuously executed. Okay. Right. So now I want to say how long my delay should be, so that I am just moving some value to one of the register. I'm just moving into one of the register, and I'm going to decrement to this register. After decrement, the condition not 0. If it is not 0, jump to which address? Again, which means that same instruction I want to execute number of times, so that this R1 will become 0. Now, then the program, always subprogram should end with return. So this is how the program is. Okay. So you can always have here label, short jump here, and then length. Okay. Here coming to one more instruction, that is move that stack pointer register, comma asterisk. I'm placing 07 is the data which is placing into stack pointer. So actually the stack pointer is a register which holds the address. Once the data 07 is moved, then probably SP will be having a 07. So then the SP is having a 07 address, 07H, okay, which is the stack location. So where sub program, where I can say where return address is stored. Okay, that is once after a call, the program control will move here. So program, that is once the controller executes return, then it should come back to here. So this address will be stored in this particular location. That is, this everything will be taken care by the controller. You are not going to do anything. Okay, just we are placing here. That's it. Just if you place some address, you can place 9 also, no problem. That should be within that bank. Okay, fine. So this is the program. Let me execute. Whether you are getting a syntax error, let me check what is the syntax error again. So again is a label. Okay, so that's why it is showing error. So now it is 0 error. You can debug the program now. Okay, see here you can go to ports. I have used port 1. Okay, you can see here once I start to run, you can see here the 8-bit, the entire the port 1 is set and clear. It will provide by using this way, you can generate a square pulse across the particular port. Okay, this is how you can generate a square pulse across the port 1. Right. So see how this here there is a graph. If you click on this graph, okay, I will stop this probably. I'll stop this. I'll tell you how to generate this. See, you click on this, go to setup. Here, there is icon new, keep port 1. Okay. Hexadecimal display, no problem. Okay. You can mention bit also. So now it will, once after setting, it will show this. It will show the square pulse generated. So this is your exact output. Okay. Once again, if you want this port 1, you can see how it is toggling. Okay. So that's it about today's class.